our food and wine and beverages event than Kevin Leary. We love him. Of course, Kevin O'Leary is a shark. He happens to be an entrepreneur. You know him as a lover of food. He is a collector of wine. And you, Kevin O'Leary, you are bringing us the best, the reserve of your collection. Cheers to you. Which way do I go? Cheers. This way. Other way. There we go. Cheers. Yay. I have the rosé all day. What do you have?
Well, I have a Moscato, my favorite QVC wine, and my bestseller on QVC for year after year after year. People love it.
Yay, and you are bringing us your reserve collection. I would love for you just to say briefly what bringing this collection to us means to you.
Well, first of all, I make wine for my family, and I've been making wine since I was a teenager. My dad taught me how to do this. But the thing about wine is you've got to explore. I brought a rainbow of different selections today, all kinds of different varietals from my very, very favorites, like my Moscato, my Chardonnay, my Cabernet Sauvignon, but others as well, Pinot Grigio and a Meritage. We're going to talk about these today. You're going to learn a lot about wine, but I make these for my family, from mine to yours, and they are absolutely spectacular. I've got your back on wine, Rachel.
I love it. You know what? So I'm going to go through our offer. It's a today's special value from Kevin O'Leary. He's bringing us his only wine offer, today's special value of the entire year at an amazing value. So these are 6 award-winning wines. The varietals that you can choose from, I'll start with sweetest first. So you can choose a 3-bottle count or a 12-bottle count. So you can get all 3 in the Moscato. And in the Moscato, Kevin O'Leary says, you know what? I'm not going to even touch this Moscato. You all love it, QVC customers. You all praise it. Has that beautiful orange blossom, pink lady apple, and honeysuckle. You love it. I'm going to leave it.
Gold Award winner.
Gold Award winner. And then we go into the rosé. You can get 3 of the rosé. That's what I was toasting with, the rosé all day, as we say. Cheers, my friend. That rosé is rose petals and jasmine. Yum and beautiful and very spring. You can choose 3 in this fantastic Pinot Grigio, which is how I started the show with the Pinot Grigio. So there's bright green apple. You'll see juicy pear and citrus blossom as well. And then you can get all 3 in the Chardonnay, which is what Chef Ricky said would go with our ham.
Our Corando ham?
Yeah, the Corando ham. So that is green apple, creme brulee, really fantastic notes. And then we go into your reds. So the red's the Meritage, and Kevin is going to talk to us about the Meritage because that's a blend that is very near and dear to his heart. He's really proud of that one. And by the way, every single one of these varietals, multiple award winners just since January. And so that Meritage is ripe plum, leather and spice, and then the Cabernet Sauvignon, the big one, right? That big cab that has blackberries and cherry and toasted oak. So those are the varietals that you can get 3 bottles of one particular flavor. But you can also get your choice in the 12-bottle count. Now, I'm just going to say, and go ahead and say, get the 12-bottle count. Why? It's the best value. It also is the lowest price per bottle that Kevin will bring to us all year, and it still is all these award-winning wines. So you can get the 3-bottle count of the Moscato, the Rosé, the Pinot, the Chard, the Meritage, or the Cab. But in that 12-bottle choice, it gets really interesting because for those of us who love the sweet wines, you can get the sweet wine selection, which is 6 of the Moscato, 6 of the Rosé. For those of us who love those bright whites, you can get 6 of the Pinot Grigio, 6 of the Chard. If you're loving the reds, those big bold reds, 6 of the Meritage, 6 of the Cabernet Sauvignon, or there's also a mixed case, which is the one that we definitely recommend because then you'll get 2 bottles of each. Now, your next choice after the varietal is ship weeks. Do you want this immediately or would you like this the week of May 2nd? So immediate in time for Easter, May 2nd in time for Memorial Day. Here's the story though. You can always say, let's keep this value coming because the value is tremendous. You can get now or whatever ship date you choose and then get auto delivery, which is the fastest auto delivery Kevin has ever offered us, which is 90 days versus 120 days. So not only first time is he giving us more wine because we asked for it faster, locking in that price, locking in that shipping to you for free, but also the ability to change your varietal on the back end. So if you start with the Rosé and decide that you want to move on into that Pinot Grigio, you can do that. That is all up to you. Can I share with you the value? Because the value here is tremendous. We haven't seen that screen yet. I'd love to see it. 3 bottles we're looking at $7.80 a bottle. Our retail is $79, or that's what you'd find out at retail. You're saving there $40. Check out the 12-bottle count. $289, our price, $119. That's a $170 savings versus retail. These bottles of wine that you are going to receive when they ship to your home for free are $24 and $25 bottles of wine. So he hasn't dumbed down the wine. They're all award-winning, they're all Reserve. You're getting it. And let me see if we can show you the ship map, because if you've already been watching, you've been watching all day, I'd love to show you where this is going to ship, because it ships to 42 states.
Just really quickly, if you want the Pinot Grigio, it's last call in both ship windows in the 3 count. So if you want it, now's your chance to get it. And here's where we can ship it. We can ship it to any of the states that you're seeing in red. So I think it's 42 states that we have it in, and those are the states where we can ship it to. So if you're in, in California, we can ship it to you. If you're in Kansas, we can ship it to you. If you're in Texas, we can ship it to you. New York, Maine, all these places, we can ship it to you. But today is your day to order it, because the price on this goes up at the end of the day.
It's an expiring price up at the end of the day, and the price is incredible. M81191 is your item number. We're going to bring Kevin back in, because he's really Mr. Wonderful. You know him, Shark Tank, Mr. Wonderful. You also know, I'm sure that you've kind of heard him, or if you follow him at all, that he knows food and knows wine. So Kevin O'Leary, cheers again to you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you for this.
Everybody. Let's go through the rainbow.
Do it.
Quick notes on the rainbow. And the reason I say the rainbow is all the different varietals. Remember, you may like Chardonnay, you may like Moscato, you may like a red, but your friends and your family, they have different tastes. Why wouldn't you buy the rainbow? Get all of them, because the people you bring into your circle, into your home, into gifting, may like something else. That's the whole idea here. So the Moscato is my #1 wine on QVC, and this will not disappoint. It's light, bright, and just delicately sweet. The Rosé, which, that old classic, Rosé all day, is a simple, fun wine that everybody loves, because it's so easy and approachable. 94% Zinfandel with just a splash of Muscadet and Sauvignon Blanc, just to make it what it is. The Pinot Grigio that is almost sold out is the big rock star white that's come up behind Chardonnay all across America. It's crisp and clean. Wait till you try mine. You'll understand why it's so good. The Reserve Chardonnay, my classic multi-award winner. This is a medium-bodied Chardonnay, not too heavy with oak, but it's refreshingly palated. The perfect example of what a California Chardonnay should taste like. And my Walla Walla. This is my rock star blending, the artistry of winemaking. Walla Walla Meritage means, in the French terms, has to have 5 different varietals, Bordeaux varietals. So 48% Merlot, 27% Cabernet, 12% Cab Franc, 8% Petit Verdot, and 7% Syrah, and you get this incredible, explosive red to the palate. And then the big daddy Chardonnay of them all, the great American wine. Big and spicy. You can't go wrong with a Cabernet Sauvignon. Everybody likes it as a red. Fantastic with so many meals. And this has won multiple awards. I'm so proud of it. I just love it. Look at all those awards.
And speaking of multiple awards, yes, Kevin, I don't even know if you want to point out a couple, but this is almost 3 dozen awards across all of the varietals, only since January. Is that right, Kevin? Like, these are the awards, the medals around their necks. Go ahead.
The last 3 months, and the whole point is, anybody else, this would go to their heads, but I remain humble. I like the artistry of making this wine for my family. I've got your back on wine, Rachel. Alberta, you know this. We've talked about this for years. You don't have to pay a fortune for great wine, not when I make it for you. This is spectacular stuff, and there's no inflation. Everything else in America is going up. I don't care if it's gas or meat or bread, not my wine. Same price as last year. How do I do it? I'm standing in the same place where I make this wine. I ship it directly to you. There's no middleman. That's why I can keep the price as it is. It's a spectacular value.
It's a spectacular value, and the price goes away at the end of the day. So if you're looking at this and you're thinking about it, I want you to imagine when you go into a liquor store, you've got kind of the bottom shelf wine where you're like, oh, it's going to be $5 and maybe $9 a bottle. And then you go into the top shelf and it gets more and more expensive. You're getting what's coming home to your door, a $24, $25 bottle of wine at retail for $9.92 when you buy the 12 count, which is what I would recommend. And that's always what I purchase. And so when you do that, it's $9.92 a bottle. But that wouldn't matter if the wine didn't taste good. they're award winners. Kevin, I would love to have you talk to us about when we get a bottle home, we should look at it, we should swirl it. There are kind of 5 things you recommend that we should do, and then we'll do a deeper dive.
Rachel, you're right. My 5 S's. This is so important, and it's wonderful to learn this way. First of all, see the wine, hold it up to the light, look at the color of it. Then swirl it, the second S. And that lets the air make it breathe and give you number 3. Smell it. Mmm. Yeah. Then number 4, sip it. And lastly, savor it. It's all about family. It's all about friends. It's all about gifting. It's all about getting people together. That's what wine is about. And those 5 S's will serve you well. I send you a full note on how to enjoy wine. If you're really into this, you'll enjoy learning more about it. But most of all, drink it, enjoy it, expand your horizons, buy the rainbow, try them all. It's not just what you like, it's what your friends and family like. Have something there for them when they come to visit you. That's why you should consider the 12.
Let me just say that Kevin likes to call the 12-bottle set that has 2 of each of the varietals, the rainbow. What you will order is the mixed. And what you're ordering in general, you've got your choice when you're ordering that 12-bottle set, is you're going to order that mixed, you're going to order the sweet, the white, or the reds. The item number is M81191. That's your item number. This is our today's special value. It's our best value of the day, and it is literally a today's special value. So the prices you're seeing on the screen they're only here until the end of the day. And then the price goes up. And you won't see a better price on a Kevin O'Leary offer of a 12-bottle case for the entire year. This is the lowest priced 12-bottle set of wine that Kevin is bringing for the entire year. And that price is kind of, gobsmacking, basically. $7.80 to get the 3-bottle count, $23.80 to get the 12-bottle count. For us, in general, you're saving $38.94 off of our little prices, but at retail, check out the retail values. You're saving $40 to $170, and you're choosing now or May 2nd. Kevin, we've got some pictures of you, and then I'd love to come back and deep dive, but you're out here. You're not slapping your name on a label that somebody made without your input at all whatsoever, right?
No, there I am at the crush of Pinot. I really love to get involved in the winemaking process. That's the thief, it's called, the siphon, that takes it out of the barrel as you're sampling it as it ages. Then you're looking for color and clarity. You're trying to match last year's Reserve with this year's offering. You really want to see that color. That's the Chardonnay I'm looking at. And then, of course, what really matters is when you bring it to your family. Do they love it? Do they think it's great? And that's the real test. So, my family loves our O'Learys. We drink it at home. My daughter loves the Chard. Her friends do too. My wife loves Pinot Grigio. I love the reds. And, frankly, for me, blending something like a Meritage is an honor. Sure. Not easy to do. Blend of science and art together makes it absolutely spectacular.
So we'll start.
The Moscato.
Yes, this is the Moscato. Start here. Give us an idea of the Moscato that we're going to receive at our door.
Okay. The most popular wine I make for QVC will never disappoint. It's light, bright, and delicately sweet. Here's the secret. The blend is 90% Moscato grape, a little Chardonnay, and Pinot Grigio. 4 months in stainless steel tanks.
Wow.
Now the nose, Rachel, orange blossom, pink lady apple, honeysuckle, and let's go for the taste. Are you ready? Here we go.
Yeah, I'll do the taste. Again.
Chihuahua caramba! Mandarin orange, hint of lemon zest, and pear. It's perfect.
It is delicious. I mean, honestly, on a bright summer day, maybe you're somebody who's not a big wine drinker. Mary Beth is not a big wine drinker, but when we were all together tasting these wines, she was like, the Moscato was delicious, and it is delicious. And by the way, it's Alberti's favorite, too.
Oh, I love that Moscato.
It's Alberti's favorite, too. He loves it. But we also love the rosé. So tell us about the rosé all day.
The key is it's a simple, fun wine, but I've taken rosé to a whole new level. 94% Zinfandel with just a splash of Muscadet and Sauvignon Blanc to get it just so. The blend is absolutely the key, and it brings this amazing nose, rose petals, jasmine, strawberry, and then, of course, the taste. Give me a moment here. Are you ready? C'est bon, c'est très bon, c'est magnifique.
Magnifique.
And why do I say that? Brigitte Bardot in 1954 threw ice into her rosé because she said it wasn't cold enough. Started a whole trend, south of France, all across America. We drink this wine with ice in the summertime. We drink it in the winter because it's so approachable. I absolutely love it.
I got to give an update here, and I'm going to bring in Alberti as we're all tasting these, but this is our today's special value. It's wine to anchor our food and beverage and wine event. Kevin O'Leary, he's bringing us the best, the reserve, the ones that he actually holds back for his family because we are his family. The update on the Rosé All Day is I have final 2,000 in the 3-count set between those, the 3-count set between